Hello everybody, it is Purple Nova, and today's video, Satisfactory, is all about power. Now, why is it all about power, you may ask? Well, if we come to our power pole and look at our power consumption and power creation, you can see that they are pretty darn close. We've been tapping into our batteries, and so any new factories that we create is going to be drawing power that we just don't have. We're not making enough power, so we are going to be unlocking nuclear power and creating a nuclear power plant. Now, before we jump into that, if you've been watching this series for at least even a couple episodes, you will have noticed that we're in a completely new location. We have moved our home base. We were originally, if we make our way up here to our transportation level, we were originally way over yonder, way over here where you see all this stuff going on. We have moved it to a more central location because we're no longer just in one spot. We need to explore around the map, and so that's what we've done. We've moved our home base and we've made it actually a lot better. So on this top level we have our, and we're not fully done yet, so don't criticize too hard. We got our awesome sink, we've got our space elevator, and if we go down, this is the part that's not done yet, we have a couple different doorways. So through this door is our blender room. So basically what we do is we add canisters. We add our canisters of whatever fluid we need, and they automatically get unpackaged and shoved into the blender. And the blenders then do their blendery things and then pop out all of this stuff on the other side. And then we got a packager back here that packages the fluid if needed. And that's what the canisters over here are for. So these canisters go to the packager. Then we have our output over yonder, which is pretty nice. Then we come to this room and we got a bunch of constructors, because, you know, sometimes you need to do a bunch of manual, like basically need to use a bunch of constructors. So we got a nice room for that, all connected. Just plop the stuff in, we get our resource in this storage container. And then if you kind of know how the game works, then we got our assembler room. So we've got 5 assemblers. I'm not going to put any more because I can't keep up with 5 assemblers if I'm trying to do 5 assemblers. The same thing, put our inputs in, we get our output. Pretty nice. We got a bunch of crafting benches and equipment workshops and a bunch of stuff around, so that way we don't have to go very far. And then we got our biggest room, which is our manufacturer room. So we come up here and basically it's 10 manufacturers. Boy, oh boy. We got storage, we got manufacturers. Conveniently, we can run to each manufacturer and not have to hit our heads on anything or run into anything. That's quite nice. So what do we need to do to unlock this nuclear power? Well, if we come to our hub here and go to tier 8, as we have completed all of tier 7, nuclear power, it requires 50 supercomputers, 200 heavy modular frames, 1,000 cables, and 2,000 concrete. Pretty doable. We should be able to get all that. And so thanks to our dimensional depot storage, which is basically just infinite storage, it feels like, we have all the resources. We've got it all. We just gotta plop it all in. Nice and easy, real quick, real easy. You'll love to see it. Like, look at our inventory. Typically we're full on stuff, but now just like have nothing in our inventory.
Milestone reached. The nuclear power plant produces dangerous radioactive nuclear waste.
Yay!
Fix-It reminds you that any extra limbs resulting from exposure to radiation are also contracted to work on project assembly.
Wow!
Fix-It also reminds you that willful exposure to radiation will not result in any bonuses regardless of how many functional limbs it produces. Project part number 7, the magnetic field generator, should enter production as soon as possible. Any unnecessary delays will be noted.
Jeez, that's funny. I like that. That's pretty good. So there we go. Sent off our hub. Not our hub space machine, whatever you want to call it. Also, I forgot to mention, if you now notice around the map, if we ever go anywhere, you'll notice a train rail. I've spent a lot of time in between episodes, but I've done a train rail system that basically goes all around the entire map. We have a whole route, like a main rail that goes everywhere. We can now gather resources from anywhere and get them anywhere, pretty much. It'll advance and develop as we move along, but right now we got our nice skeleton of the rail in place. Pretty cool stuff. We are definitely going to be using it. So our main ingredient for this nuclear power is uranium. Now you may be asking, where are you going to get uranium from, Purple Nova? Well, that's a good question. There's very few uranium nodes on this map. But the ones we're going to go to is, there's one at the top of this mountain, and there's one over yonder, and we're basically going to bring one through train, and we're going to bring one kind of directly to the factory through conveyor belts. We first have to get to it, and we got nice oh, I love that transportation stuff, but I believe it's all the way at the top here. But our factory is going to be built over here. Yeah, you can see our train rail right there. Really nice, actually. It's very nice to have. See, uranium. There we go. Reach the highest cliff in the world. This is the highest peak? Wow, did not know that. There you go. The more you know. The highest peak. We got a little purple power slug over here. Of course I put uranium at the very top. Why wouldn't they? So we are going to... Ooh, okay. I think we're going to offshoot this way from our rail system and kind of create it up on this top kind of high area right there that I'm pointing at. But we need to know how much uranium this creates. I believe it's an impure node, which means we need 240 60. We need to put ow geez. Okay, I get it. I haven't made any filters for myself, so we're gonna overclock this puppy because, you know, why not? Why wouldn't you? So there we go, 150 from that one, which means our other one should bring 300. So we should have 450 uranium. That's what we're going to build our factory for. So I'm just going to set all the power up. And so we are basically going to be bringing it down to this platform down here. This is where we're going to be building our good old nuclear power plant. We've got our kind of route for our trains to come up and through. And we've got up here where we're actually going to be building all the machines that we are going to be needing for this. So to start out, we need to first lay down our smelters. Now, we need 12 smelters for copper. And so after the 12 constructors for copper, we need 6 smelters for deuterium ingots. And we're going to bring... we'll start adding constructors here. So we're going to bring that up. That'll just go above, because we need our constructors that will be producing about 216 units of concrete. That's quite a bit of concrete. It's all set up though. We got our mergers, our splitters. We need to bring this up just enough to make itself over, and then we're gonna bring that up as well, the same level as that. Oh, that's right. Then you're just gonna plop right into there. So they all merge in, and these conveyor belts do 780 per minute, so we don't have to worry about not having the resources we need for that. But next up is our 8 foundries that we need to produce 313 steel ingots. And so with all the foundries in place and hooked up, that is going to complete our first level of this factory. Next is to build our second level, which looks a little something like this. It's still the same size. We're not going to make it any bigger. We'll keep moving up if we need to. But first thing that we got to place down on the second level is 9 constructors for wire, because we need 270 wire right on the dot, and each one produces 30. Now we just have to... well, heck, we could just... we'll make this real easy on ourselves, I guess. Just gonna bring you up. Now you aren't perfectly in line, but hopefully... dang it. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. It'll be fine. We're just gonna pull that up, place it around that way, shoot, and default straight. I think you're fine. I think you can do it. I don't know. I know it's pretty crazy stuff to think about doing. Yeah, if I just put you there, bring you into there. Look at that. It's not that hard. Not that hard. Let me just delete that. And there's gonna be a pole floating right there that we'll just delete. Very good. So that is our wire. Next up is copper sheets, which we are just going to add directly on to this conveyor belt, and we're just gonna overclock a couple of them. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and so copper sheets. So we need 112. We're producing 90 right now. We just need 2.5. Nope, not 2.5. 112.5. There we go. Because we need 112.5. And so after that, we need 8 constructors for quick wire. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 8 of them. Very nice. And so after that, our final set of constructors is going to be for our steel pipes and our steel beams, and we need 101 steel pipes and 40 steel beams. So we're going to do it within 9 constructors all lined up, just like so. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and one of these are going to be overclocked for our steel pipes because we need 100 and 1.25. So how am I supposed to do that? That's an extra 21.25. 20, just do 21.25. I typed it in. 106%. So happy we're using Power Shard for that. It just makes me so happy about that. I could do another one, but that's too easy. And so with all that hooked up and in place, that completes level 2. Now, yes, I realize that steel pipes are created 15 per constructor, and I only need 40.5, so I only need 3 constructors instead of 4. I know I said 4. But next up is going to be our... Oh, that's slanting upwards. Why are you slanting upwards? You rascal. Little itsy bitsy rascal. I'm just pulling this up. So like, yeah, that looks a lot more reasonable to work with. There we go. Very nice. Next up is our 3rd level, which we are going to be using our assemblers. So on our assembler line, we first need 2 assemblers for encased industrial beams, which we're gonna try to fit as much as we can on this level. 2 assemblers for... I say that and then I get plenty of space right at the edge here. 2 assemblers for encased industrial beams, so we're just gonna pull those there. 1, 2 encased industrial beams, and one of these we're just going to overclock because we need 13.5 per minute. We're just gonna make this 7.5. Then after that, we need 6 assemblers for stators, which we are going to, just to keep we technically need 7, but we're just gonna overclock 1 because we need 33.75. So that means we need 8.75. Yeah. Oh well, is what it is. And these require wires and steel pipes. And so after these 5 assemblers, we need 5 assemblers for automated wiring, which we are gonna put... We're gonna put them starting from this end. We're actually gonna start them putting from this end. Oh, okay. So we need 5 of them, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and these are all gonna be AI limiters. The one is gonna be a 22.5, so this one's gonna be 2.5. Very nice, but the rest of these are going to just be normal AI limiters, which is 5 per minute. And then after those assemblers, we need 6 assemblers for our electromagnetic control rods. These are the new ones. 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the good stuff. This is where we're really getting to the meat and bones of this factory. And so here's the fun part with these electromagnetic control rods is the connection of them. So this one goes to right there, and this one we're gonna bring to right about, gonna split. It's gonna go right there. We're gonna pull it. We're gonna bring it to right about, oh my gosh, don't look at that, right there. And then it's gonna come and connect up to here. Very nice. Because the AI limiters and the stators both make their way around and go into electromagnetic control rods. Very cool stuff. So that is all of our assemblers, I believe. I don't think there's anything else in the assembler department that we need to build, but we do need to build refineries. And these refineries are going to be going to sulfuric acid. Now we need 6 refineries to create, well, technically it creates 350 sulfuric acid, but we are going to cheese the system once again, and we are going to put down, heck, I have a blueprint for this. Why don't I just use that? Let's see. Where is the blueprint at? Let's do plastic. We'll do the plastic blueprint. There we go. Actually, never mind. We can't do a blueprint for that because it's flipped the wrong way. Oh well. We could have done a blueprint if we were thinking ahead, but we weren't. That's okay. We're just going to plop that down about right there. We need 6 of them, and the one is going to be overclocked slightly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Screw it. No, we'll just do 7. Well, let's do 7. We won't overclock it. So there we go. Sulfuric acid, and this one is going to be clocked down to 10%, or 20%. That's okay. And then after these refineries is our blenders. Now, here's the tricky part about these blenders. Is they take in sulfuric acid and also produce sulfuric acid. So we need 9 blenders. That's a lot of blenders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dang. No, wait, we have room to spare. Whoa, thank goodness we have room to spare. Ooh. And 9 blenders. That's a lot of blenders. That's a lot of blenders that we're gonna be using. So these for the encased uranium cells, concrete, uranium, and sulfuric acid. Fun stuff. That's gonna be a bit to all get up here and get running. Okay. But through the lovely power of editing, it's all complete for you. Just like that. Nothing ever happened. Look at that. It's so convenient. Isn't it just so convenient? You have no idea how long that took me to do all that stuff. Oh, and it's great. It's great. It's great. But hey, you know, that's why you watch. Why you watch. I actually have no idea why you watch. A good question. I should do a survey for why you watch, you know. I think that would do quite well. You know, I want it. I don't know who would take that survey. Okay, so there we go. We do need to bring up our uranium and concrete. Our concrete. So we need to split our concrete off of whatever is taking concrete over here. Where is our stupid conveyor belts? Here's our concrete. So which one's our concrete? Copper sheets. Copper. Ew. You're supposed to be a wire, aren't you? Yes, you are. Supposed to be wire. And you're quick wire. And then you're... Where's... Oh, it's on the... Wow. Alright. That's right. Okay. You're coming... Here's our concrete. Very nice. So you go up. Then you go up again. So we need to add a... Oh my goodness gracious! Stop falling off! We need a splitter from this one. Right? That's the right one. I think so. Yes. Okay. Cool. So we need this to come up to here. Yes, very good. I'm gonna bring you up. And then I'm gonna do that over here on one of these. Where are you coming from? Really? Like where? Oh, where? Oh yeah, no, here's my, this is my entrance. Okay. I'm not crazy. I'm just losing my mind. It doesn't reach, it doesn't reach. Of course it doesn't reach. Why would it reach? Like right there? Yeah, looks about right. Nope. Too short. Too short. Why? I wouldn't be too short. Okay, let's try this again. Let's try this again. We're just gonna pop you down right there. Now that looks too high. I don't understand. Oh, I don't think there is a correct height right there. Oh well. That's our concrete in. Then our uranium. Oh, is this where I use my uranium? I think this is. We can actually grab that uranium. Just gonna conveyor belt you to over here. Yes. And I'm going to grab that. That's not what I wanted. That's not. Thank you, game. You're so kind. Because this is where. Ow. Okay, I get it. I get it. Stupid. Stupid. Stop it. I don't get it. I don't get it. How the fuck? It's gas. It's gas. It's not fucking radiation. So anyway, as we got that uranium whole situation figured out. Just stupid. 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 Dumb. Okay. Now it's time to do our. I think it's high enough. Oh, okay. Works. Our final level, and this final level consists of 11 manufacturers. 11 double digits. 1, 2, 3, 4. We get a fifth one. Yes, we can. 11. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we'll have one final one. Back over here. We technically lead 11.25. No, it's yeah, no. We're just gonna overclock it. Let's be real here. Okay, so we need 225. Very nice. So then we need this is the fun part, because here's how this works. Conveyor splitter. You take 3 things, right? Yeah, 3. 1. Splitting this way. 2 and 3. And we basically just do that all the way down. So all of our manufacturers are in place, and some time has passed, and I forgot to hit the record button. So we've built a couple nuclear plants. Now, there was no voice clips. You don't have to worry about that. But we've gotten 6 down, and we need 5 more. So we didn't get them all down. But this is kind of the gist of it, on what you can expect from said things. So there's an input. I mean, these things are massive. Look at the size of them. We get 11 of them. We're going to be able to place 11 of them. That's insane. These things are massive, and they produce a lot of power. So I'm very excited for that. They also take a lot of water. They take 240 each one. Each one takes 240 meters of water per minute. Meters squared cubed of water per minute. Or cubic meters of water per minute. Jeez Louise. So it's a lot of water. Anyway, we're going to place the last of the last 5. So we're just going to H. Nope, you're just not going to. H. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can get our pipe in between. So 8. 2, 3, 4. 9. 10. These things are just massive, dude. No, don't put it on top of me. That's a bad idea. Let's not do that. Our final one. 11. 11 nuclear power plants. And I'm doing them in a line above so I can see it from my base way over there. So you can just bask in its glory. I mean, look at this. It's incredible. The size, the scale that this is. Now, things will be bigger factories and yada yada yada. You may be like, oh, I make bigger factories than you. And to that I say, good for you. And so with everything now in place, our next step is to bring all the resources we need to this factory. This is quite the factory, I will say. Biggest one we've done ever in one video, so that's pretty cool. But it's fun. I enjoy it. It's been a blast building it. It's hurt my brain, that's for sure. That's okay, you know, that's okay. Sometimes you gotta hurt your brain every once in a while to really feel like you're living, you know? Right? Is that how it works? I have no idea. I couldn't tell you. All I know is that this factory is absolutely massive. But we need to set up our train route. Or at least set up our train station. And so our train station needs 7 freight platforms. We're just gonna do, oh, come on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a lot of freight platforms. But each of them is going to be its own, you know, its own thing. So we're gonna start out with, we're gonna do, let's do iron, copper. I think I have a special thing for this. Yeah. Iron, copper, deuterium, coal, and then we need sulfur and limestone. So limestone, what color was limestone? Limestone, and then this one, our back one is big one. That's our output one. That's where all of our radioactive waste is going to be coming from. So it's got to connect it now up to the factory, their designated areas. I just realized I did freight fluid platforms. I thought I had the other one selected, freight platform. You probably are like, you dummy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I was a bit confused when I saw just fluid outputs. So with our logistics now what appears to be sorted. Yeah, ooh. I don't know, man. I don't know. That was a real tricky one to figure out. There was things that just weren't lining up, let's just say. Yeah, that was something. So now it's time to, oh, I hate this little, I'm in the stinky area. There's these stinky things. Bit of a pain in the rump, if you would. There's one of your entrances. Your other entrance is gonna be from there. Like that works, right? Makes everyone happy. Oh my gosh! Fine. This is the game we're gonna play. This is the game we're gonna play. Okay. Now we gotta connect it from the other side, which is a whole nother ordeal. Because here's the thing. I want to be able to go any way I want. Work with me here, game. Tell me what you want. I don't think it does. Oh, that worked. Okay. So there we go. That made it work. We're just gonna connect you all the way over here. This whole section is okay. Yep, that's exactly what I want. So now our train rail system is connected. So basically what we need to do now is bring our resources to our base. And thankfully, there's some around, you know? So what we're gonna do for our water is we need 12 water thingies, water extractors. Because we got 6 pipes and each pipe takes on, wait, we actually need more than 12. We need 24, don't we? Let me take a look at this. Yeah, these produce 120. We need more than that, so we need, oh my gosh. Okay, 6. Let's do 18. Let's have fun with it. Let's do 18. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Beautiful. And now we gotta set up the pipes. And so with that now all set up, it's a little not looking very cool, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be. It just has to work. But I think we are ready to finally add our plant to power. That way we're actually, you know, bringing power in. And there's a power, we have power inside of here. We're just gonna connect it to that, because this is connected to our rail system. Should connect it all now to our power. I see. This is where we're gonna grab power from, and it's not connected to anything. So we just need to connect it up. We're just gonna connect it up. We're gonna go boom. We're gonna grab. We're gonna go shaboom. It should all be connected now. Our max consumption just went up. Okay, cool. Hopefully that works. Now let's build that train. So this first train is, well, first and only train. We have one train. It goes from here to over yonder and back, and it's only going to be 1, 2. Actually, we have 2 trains. 1, 2, 3, and 4. This picks up coal and iron and copper. So we're gonna do our edit timetable, and let's see, what's our train? I think it's this one, yeah. So it needs to go to Bengaluru and then back to nuclear power plant. And that's it. That's all it does. We're gonna turn on self-driving. Signal problems. Ooh, that's not good. What do you mean signal problems? Okay, this is the signal problems. I had it coming from the wrong way. It needs to come from up here. Yeah, because our trains are on the right side. And it was gonna try to make its way from this rail. Yep, now it's starting to go. Heck yeah. There it is. Here it comes, ladies and gentlemen. Our first train on the main rail. And there it goes. Beautiful. So that's that. We'll let that run. Bring resources. And then we're going to also set up our train for our excess nuclear waste, because we need to do that. So this train needs to be 7 cars long, which is quite a lot, truthfully. That's a bit of cars. We're gonna color code it to the red, because that's what it is. Should do green, but I kind of like the red. The red's kind of cool. But this one's basically going to take our nuclear waste and bring it to wherever we are going to want to hold it, which we're going to put it far away. Now, when I say far away, I really mean far away from there. We are on the complete opposite side of the map, at a location I'll probably never visit other than to upgrade the storage, because it's quite a modest storage compared to what I am capable of creating here in Satisfactory. But we're all the way over yonder, and our train station's all the way over here. Pretty fun stuff, actually. I wanted to do it just so I had a train using the whole damn system, and it'll take a long time, but that's okay. So we're gonna save changes, we're gonna turn on self-driving, and now that train is on the move. It is starting to move. Look at that. Maybe we'll catch it and ride it. We'll see. And so making our way back to our facility, I think our resources are backed up enough where we can now start turning on this factory, which is really exciting. Very, very exciting stuff. So we come to this power switch, turn that puppy on and look at those materials go. Wowzer, look at that. All right, so now that everything's a cooking, I think we're ready to turn on level 2. At least I hope everything's a cooking. There we go. Eat these things started up. Beautiful. Everything seems to be green, thankfully. It's good to see. I love to see it. Beautiful stuff. So now with everything on level 2 looking to be running, we've got our copper sheets, our quick wire, we've got our wire, and over here, oh, our steel pipes and our steel beams all seem to be running smoothly. Now we're going to be hitting some radiation here, but that's okay. You know, it happens. So for level 3, we've got our radiation. All of our... Oh, yes. Still, level 3 looks to be ready to be turned on. I believe it to be so. We're just going to grab this, connect it to somewhere. Good, there we go. I don't really care about the wires. It is what it is. So, if we come here, turn that puppy on. Now, I don't know if that turns on all of this stuff as well. Okay, now that level 3 is functioning, I think we're ready to turn on our final level. Level 3 is functioning decently. It's a good way to put that. It's pretty close to being its maximum production, so I'm gonna call it good. I'm just gonna connect this one down to yonder and turn on level 4. Now our sulfur should be running. This should be gaining water, even though it's not. Whatever reason. I see what reason. I connected the wrong pipe system. Whoops. My bad. I connected the water to the wrong place. Okay, that's okay. We can fix it. It's fine. Shaboom. It's connected to the right place now. Hopefully this stuff starts making its way up. Okay, we got our encased industrial beams. We have our electromagnetic control rods. All that's left is our plutonium. I need to get out of this radiation. It's gonna kill me. Gotta do my nuts. Good old nuts. Quite helpful serving full of nuts today. It really keeps the doctor away, you know? Don't you know? So, now that all that's working, our plutonium is making its way in. We're gonna turn on this next level. And to do that, we just come here. Flip on the switch. And you're gonna start making your... You need 50 plutonium though. That's a lot of plutonium that we gotta make. And we're not... I mean, we're making a decent amount. Oh, it takes 20 per minute. So one thing that I failed to do, unfortunately, was bring our other uranium to this factory. So I've spent some time waiting for that uranium to come, realizing that I really have been sucking at the whole creation and making sure everything gets to where it needs to go, because the uranium was being brought... it was a mess. The train wasn't working. The uranium, when it got here, wasn't going into where it needed to go, and so it is just a big old disaster. But we're finally ready to turn on all these nuclear power plants. We have 11 of them. Each of them have some uranium fuel rods in them, and I just want to see how much power we can produce, because also my plastic and rubber facility ceased to do anything because of one plastic resin that was preventing me from creating turbo fuel. Stopped the whole factory. We fixed a lot of stuff, let's just say that. So we're gonna go ahead and turn on this power, 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 and so on and so forth, until we finally, oh golly, make it to the very last one. And shaboom. Now these aren't gonna continue to go because I mean they don't have more. That like everything needs to fill up. It's a linear fill up. So but we go to the front now. They're working, baby. They are functioning. They are doing what they need to do. They're massive. And this factory, this power plant is complete. We have finished it. Ugh. It's what a journey it's been. Let's take the train. There's just a train car making its way over. You can see that. That's interesting. Oh, there's nuclear waste. Very cool. Yeah, we're also a bunch of nuclear waste. This is our train car. This is the train that gets to the other uranium. We'll take it and I'll show you where that uranium is. Just gotta meet it down for yonder. What a fun build though. What a fun build this was. I still have to make it look pretty, which who knows if we'll ever do that. So we don't typically do that very well or very often. But also it's highly radioactive in this area now. I really can't go into my factory without getting blasted with radiation. It's fine. It's fine. You love to see it. What are we doing next episode? Well, that's a good question. We're probably going to unlock our next whatever unlock we need to in the hub. We'll probably create our factory for radio control units because we don't have a factory for those yet. And yeah, go from there. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. I don't know how long this episode is. The recording itself, we're up to probably about 6-7 hours of doing all the stuff we need to do for this episode. So I hope you're enjoying it. I hope it went by fast. And sorry, I'm drinking water. I gotta stay hydrated. I also have a bit of a cold. Completely lost my train of thought. Lost it. Gone. Oh, best of 2024 on the channel will be going up within the next couple of weeks. So stay tuned for that. Been working on that. We're getting close. I'm getting close to being done with that. If you want to get it early, channel members will get early access to it. 25 Games Christmas is also still going on the channel. So if you want to view a bunch of different videos and a bunch of new different content on the channel, you can go and check that out. There are 7 videos by the time this video goes up. 7 videos that you can go and watch. We got some bangers coming up, which is pretty cool. So right now we're on a side route of our main rail, which is kind of its own main rail. But it goes right past our base. This is the one that it goes right in front of our base, which I think is pretty cool. That we'll be able to see it. But we're gonna continue on here. We pass a lot of power slugs and merc spheres. Well, not so much merc spheres. A lot of power slugs is what we pass on all these rails. I don't know if I'll ever get them one day. Because our lizard doggos give us power slugs, and that's so much easier than having to go and try to fight enemies and stuff. So yeah, I do want to, in one of these next upcoming episodes, create a factory for explosives and our weapons and stuff. I think that'd be really fun. It's just creating that factory. Yeah, that might be in like 2 episodes. But we are getting there. We're just about to our offshoot to get to that uranium. We're getting very close, yeah. This section right here confused the crap out of me because I had it Yeah, you can see it like flipped itself. Did like a little figure eight. The track system confused the crap out of me. So I move along here and over yonder. This is only a one-way system right here, so it is what it is. I didn't think it needed two-way. So everything can just go one way. It's not going to be very heavily traveled. But then, like, we passed some copper, we passed some caterium. I think there's some bauxite along here. There's more copper. So we'll use this route, but won't be as crazy. So now we're going into a cave because lo and behold, there's a massive cave underneath the waterfall, or not waterfall, underneath this area. Wow, that's so loud. And it runs pretty far. Like, this cave is a pretty long cave. Excuse me, spider. So happy you respawned. Rascal. On we go. And here we are. With our uranium node right there. It is a normal node. Wow, you stopped really quickly. That's nice. But yeah, radiation everywhere. It's a normal node. It works pretty nice. I have it overclocked all the way. Because I can. Because we need it. So it produces 300 uranium per minute. Which when this factory is all running and stuff, it'll use it all. We just have to use all the uranium that we have stored up, because, you know, it hasn't been used. It's just been fun. It's been great. I've been having just a dandy old time. So down through the cave again we go. Continuing on. Now the very loud train system. Oh well. Yeah, that just gets louder and louder. Now then we connect back up to our main rail system, which is pretty nice. I need to bring the system over. Like, we're right here. We have nothing down in this area. So we need to bring that train down there. And then where else do we need? We need to bring the train upwards into kind of the desert biome and into the beautiful swamp biome. Not the disgusting swamp biome that gives me the creeps. But otherwise, we also need to bring it through the middle area, which we will eventually do. But we just passed our old home base, which was becoming our power storage area. And we have, I don't know how much power we can hold. We can hold a lot of power now. So it's pretty fun, pretty cool. I don't know how much power this nuclear power plant's producing. Actually, I can figure that out. We got 25 nuclear power plant, 2500. We're going to multiply it by 11. 27,000 megawatts of power is what that place. That's what we're producing just from this one facility. That's insane. That's a lot of power. Thank goodness, because we have been so sketchy with our power. Very much dipping into our battery power. And here we are, going through another cave on a different offshoot rail, which conveniently goes kind of right to our factory. Let's see, this is where we went up to get that uranium. It's right there. So I've also been placing the geothermal power generators. I think that's what they're, I don't know, they take from the geysers. I've been placing them wherever I see the geysers. So we see them randomly throughout, and I'm like, I might as well just do that, so that way I don't forget about it, and then we get that extra power being produced. It's not much power, but it helps. It does help. So back to our facility we are. Beautiful. Just like that. We're back. Ow. Okay. Highly radioactive. Highly radioactive. Yes, yes, I know. I get that. And highly radioactive again. Okay. 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 Relax, everyone. Yeah, we're producing a lot of uranium waste. That's okay. I don't know how much uranium waste goes into a stack. Is it like 50? I want to say it's 50. I might be wrong on that. But we're producing quite a bit. But look at this. Look at the power. Our capacity is 30. It's, well, however much that is. How much is that? 35,000? That's a lot. That's a lot of uranium. 35,000. Insane. Because we were not that. We were a lot lower than that. Yeah. Absolutely bananas. But very cool. I'm so happy this is functioning and working. Everything's now working. Very nice to have. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Next episode, we're just gonna start unlocking stuff. But look at this beautiful line of nuclear power plants. You'll love to see it. Yep. All right. Bye.